this is my third take on this piece of shit. This is my third take. I'm not gonna fuck up this time. So yeah, this is my bicycle. I love my bicycle, but my bicycle does not run. I don't know why. This bicycle is pretty much the amalgamation of the hopeless dreams of a 12th grader. Yeah, you gotta study for your classes, for your exams, but you say to yourself, no, I don't give a fuck, I actually want to ride a bicycle with a fucking engine, I love engines, I love bicycles as well, so yeah, why not make it? But money is the main issue. So yeah, a year and a half later I'm basically graduated. Fuck it, I wanna actually ride this bicycle, and I've ridden it only 2 times. You may ask why. Well, I don't know as well. This is the most expensive engine, and for some reason it breaks. It's the most powerful engine. It's got 5 horsepower. The almighty 5 horsepower. It can reach speeds of from up to 50 to 60 kilometers an hour, which is pretty great. But yeah, it breaks a lot.
Actually, I want to film like this way. So about the parts and what I've put into this bicycle. Yeah, well, a year ago I was still in school and I had $10 to my name, but I had $1 million vision about my bike and I wanted the best for myself. So of course I got myself the mountain biking handlebars, which are 800 millimeters wide, which is the biggest I could find. I got a mountain biking brake, a Chinese throttle. I've got the biggest rotor I can find for the least amount of money. That was the biggest goal of the build, to get the best stuff for the least money. Yeah, I found some really cheap but really expensive looking cranks as well. Just, the bike to look pretty. I like the red. This is red, this is red, this is red. The throttle is red, which is really cool. This is yellow. Remember, this is very important. This is yellow because I don't think if you can see it, but the chain is yellow as well. I'm running a single speed because I want to save myself the headache of having speeds and a derailleur and stuff. Actually, remember what my honorable mention was. If you are into motorized bicycles such as me, you gotta check out the laws and the emissions and noise regulations about those. Even you gotta check if it's even legal to put a combustion engine on a bicycle, because in my country I think it's not, but it's not mentioned anywhere that it's forbidden. But I don't think I'm gonna be safe with it. So yeah, if you're planning on building a bike and running around the street and being noisy, because this model is noisy as hell, you gotta be really cautious. You gotta be cautious to not get detained by police, because probably I'm not gonna even say a big word, just you gotta avoid police in these things. Yeah.
So my initial plan for this bicycle is to, first of all, of course, make it run. And after I make it run, I'm gonna ride it, and I'm gonna ride it so hard that something will break, because even if I don't ride it as hard, it's gonna break again. So after it breaks, I'm gonna upgrade whatever breaks, whatever part it is, may be the cylinder, something about the carburetor, the spark, or whatever, or the bike itself. I'm gonna upgrade it and I'm gonna make it better. And after that, I'm gonna get an expansion chamber. This is the most important part of the plan. I'm gonna get an expansion chamber which will improve the performance of the engine, the looks and the sound, because this, despite looking alright, it is not alright. It does not sound alright, and it does not perform alright, because it hurts. It actually hurts my ears. This is so fucking loud. This is unimaginably loud. Nobody likes it. I ride with earplugs, so it does not hurt so much. So yeah, after I get the expansion chamber, actually I don't know what's gonna happen, so stick around and you'll find out what's gonna happen.
Well, I cut my exhaust open to find out what's in there, because I needed to know why this is so fucking loud, and yeah, now I understand. It's just a straight pipe with, I don't know what job does this even do, it does nothing. It had foam inside the chamber, but that pipe did not have holes in it, so it could do anything. So it's basically just a straight pipe with a cylinder to make it look like a muffler. So yeah, it was the most pointless thing ever. So I reached out to a friend of mine who already did a modification, which was basically on this thing here. Weld a muffler from a bigger motorcycle, which could do the job for quite a while to just, make it a bit quiet. Performance-wise, it's gonna be, I think, worse because this is a lot of resistance for the gases for the engine. I don't think it's gonna work right with it, but yeah, it should do the job to at least, ride around and not feel guilty for the little boys and girls. Because with this pipe, it sounded like somebody was firing a gun. This should do the job. This is what's inside. I don't know what is this called, but yeah, it's got the pipe with the hose, the soundproofing installation. Yeah, it should do the job. At least I hope. don't know about you, but I've never heard of something that cannot be fixed with a little bit of glue or thread lock. So we'll try how this is gonna go on. Maybe it's gonna fix the issue, maybe it's not gonna fix the issue, but whatever. I don't know if that's a good thing, but with those motorized bikes I genuinely became a master on threads, stripping threads, thread sizes, repairing them, all sorts of stuff. Most of the boats use European, or actually worldwide, yeah, metric threads. You've got the M7, M6, M8 by 1mm, 125, half millimeter, stuff like that. It would be really nice if I had the privilege of not needing to know this kind of information about threads. But yeah, here am I.